out a thrilling 13-all draw where both sides exchange goals throughout the encounter, and neither team could find a late winner in a match. An encounter that kept spectators on the edge of their seats until the final whistle. Well, of course, first round of games are done. The opening match is completed. Attention now shifts to the next round of group stage fixtures as teams continue their quest for qualification to the knockout stage of the championship. And of course, a reminder that this tournament is being held at the handball court at the Lagos Salami Sports Complex in Adamasingba, Ibadan, your state. And this delivered when you talk about exciting action, competitive intensity, and yes, I promise you displays from grassroots talent in handball from across the region. And of course, interesting times are right here with us. A reminder that the CAF Interclub draws are upon us, and yes, it's coming through on Thursday. And of course, on Friday, we will be hosting the NPFL annual general meeting right here. So from Cairo to Ibadan, talk about the biggest cities in Africa. And yes, indeed, it's been quite swell looking at how things have been in preparation for what's coming right there. Well, of course, a lot of people were expecting beautiful things to happen when it comes to the draws, the preliminary draws right there. There are questions hanging about who the Nigerian contingent will face. And yes, of course, we're talking about the likes of Rivers United and Rangers right there doing their beats when it comes to the CAF Champions League. And well, Shooting Stars, as well as the Academy Warriors who got relegated. Academy Warriors from the relegation zone, looking at how they will play in the CAF Confederations Cup right there. Looking at the others playing in the CAF Champions League, and of course they will be looking to get all things done and sorted on an easy note right there. At least we know that something good is coming through for these club sides anyways. When you look at the relative level that some of them have played at and have been at, and of course for anybody who drops out of the preliminary stage from the first round, you win $100,000. Well, the winner of the competition, remember, of the CAF Champions League, will go home with $6 million. That's for the winner of the CAF Champions League. And the winner of the CAF Confederations Cup will be going home with $4 million. And that's how it is right there. So yes, they want it all, and of course they want to lay their hands on something very huge, very big right there, and they will be looking to actually get something to actually bless your fans with, and of course fight and battle for supremacy, and of course earn the honors of being the biggest side when it comes to the African interclub football competitions. Well, of course, the 2029 Club World Cup, well, according to what we have right here, does not currently exist in any formal sense. Not that you are not expecting for it to happen, but then there's a lot of problems right here with it as it stands. There is no agreement with clubs over participation, no host country, no review of the 2025 tournament, and the promised $250 million in solidarity payments has yet to be distributed. Those are the reports that we have right about now. And as a result, the proposed 2029 tournament has become a bargaining chip in the ongoing power struggle surrounding FIFA. That's just what we need people to understand about now, because all of those things have become pawns in the games that these individuals are playing right there at the very top, and a lot of people have not gotten to beats about some of those things that we have been actually trying to point out to them. And of course, this is just throwing in something in the midst of all the noise, all the opera, the back and forth, and all that's happening between FIFA, UEFA, CONCACAF, and some other football governing bodies across the world. It's been crazy looking at what we have seen. The statement, the counter statement. Remember, the Football Association of Wales have withdrawn their support for Infantino when it comes to his leadership of FIFA. And the English FA is also doing similar, and it's quite something looking at all other football federations and associations also coming out to join body and say we are demanding for something different. And now this man is under a whole lot of pressure, and of course they are saying in underground circles that Donald Trump is actually trying to move bits to support him. But anyways, that one is right there. We'll be looking to see how things actually pan out, with what's happening in there. And of course, it's going to be, very interesting to see how things actually go when it comes to the moves being made by all those parties, and definitely we look to see how things come out with this tussle, those issues right there. Also, we know that in September we would actually have the elections go down for the Nigeria Football Federation, and of course a lot of people who are asking questions, and they want to get the right questions answered by the past, be the stakeholders and those interested in actually jostling and contesting for those positions. Alright, on to the WAFCON, where we got results coming through from yesterday, and of course it's quite something looking at how things have been on that particular side. Across different cities, it's been quite something looking at how things are fared right there. But right there yesterday, in the midst of plenty of yellow cards and a missed penalty, right there at the start, Prince Moulay El Hassan in Rabat, Morocco, we saw Senegal actually hold Morocco, the host, to a goalless encounter right there. It was indeed crazy looking at how these two teams slugged it out right there, and it was very interesting seeing Morocco actually losing a penalty, and all of those things going by India. But then of course elsewhere, talking about the same Rabat in Morocco at the start, Olympic de Rabat, with also quite the number of yellow cards involved in that particular game for Kenya. It was Algeria who got a 2-0 victory, courtesy of first of goals from Dafer and Bendris right there. Yes, these goals were scored in the 14th and the 23rd minute. And it's been very interesting to see how things have been right there for this side. Talking about how they have been trying to get the job done. So in that group, it is Morocco and Algeria who advance. Yes, after 3 rounds of games, it is Morocco with 7 points, Algeria with 6 points who advance, and these two teams actually several victories for themselves, and they're saying yes, we can go ahead and advance into the next round right there. Kenya actually finished bottom of the log without winning, without scoring at all. They considered 7 goals all through the competition. And of course there was Senegal who actually scored 1 but conceded twice throughout the competition, and yes, they have a 4 points to their name, but they cannot advance. Anyways, in Group B, there will be interesting battles going down later on today. Well, let's see that Ivory Coast have 4 points as we speak. Burkina Faso are behind with 3, and also Tanzania with 3, and South Africa have 1. Realistically, any of them could qualify. That's just how it is right there. It's crazy indeed, and yes, a lot of people have been looking at how things will pan out, but then of course it's Burkina Faso will be today, within 13 hours from now, go against South Africa right there at the Stade Moulay Rachid in Casablanca, Morocco. Somebody say Casablanca. That's how the battle will go right there. So will they sing a piano, or will they dance the good dance? And of course it's going to be interesting at 9 p.m. today. Here's the chances right there for those two sides to actually hold it all. Well, Tanzania will also at the same time be up in action at the Stade Labi Zaoli in Casablanca as well against Ivory Coast. Yes, that's how the battles will be right there. And a lot of you cannot wait to see what happens with Nigeria when they play later on tomorrow. But that's how it is right there. Anyways, to let you know that the club friendlies are going down again with all your favorite football clubs in the preseason as it continues. Bayern Munich are up there. They want to play, and of course, Bournemouth will be up against Genoa. Aston Villa will also be in action. Norwich will be in action as well. Roma, Ipswich, as well as several others right there. And of course, we have battles going on in the UEFA Champions League, the UEFA Europa League, and the UEFA Conference League qualification series right there as well. Let's delve over to the transfer market where we have stories emerging. Yes, right there, and it will be interesting to see how things go down. But what we know is that Fulham have secured the signature of two boys from Real Madrid. Well, first off, it was Gonzalo Garcia who joins, and of course, it's a 40 million fixed fee when it comes to the Euros, 2 million in add-ons, and of course, 30% sell-on clause and margin rights for Real Madrid right there. Well, the other player, this is Palacios, also coming in and joining former Real Madrid coach Alvaro Arbeloa right there at Fulham. Well, the Craven Cottage, Alvin Boys from Madrid. And yes, indeed, the fee is 10 million when it comes to Euros, and of course, we have 30% sell-on clause right there. Well, after looking at Victor Osimhen and saying they want to get the services, Sports are not relenting, and they are also looking right about now, showing an interest in Cody Gakpo at Liverpool. And yes, they are saying that Liverpool are looking to keep him, and it will take a significant offer to change that. They will look at the current inflated market to see what happens right there. But then, of course, it's going to be quite interesting if Spurs make a formal approach. And of course, it will be quite something looking at Liverpool trying to get a deal done. A reminder that Liverpool actually looking at Bradley Barcola right there from Paris Saint-Germain, and they're looking to actually secure his services, and it'll be interesting to see how that move actually pans out for this side. When it comes to the transfer market, there's been a lot of crazy stories in recent days, and it will be quite interesting to see what each club ends up with finally. There's been more than $1 billion spent already, talking about how the transfer window has been, and yes, definitely it is quite something looking at how things will be happening later on right there. So yes, Liverpool have a lot of worries about their transfer market, and there is quite an interesting move rather happening later on for some. Let's delve into more of those stories where we know that England midfielder Henderson has joined Chelsea. Just yesterday we were announcing to you that Valentin Barco has been confirmed right there. But then, of course, right about now, we know that England midfielder Jonathan Henderson has joined, and of course, it was quite an interesting unveiling done right there. Well, Jonathan Henderson joins Chelsea on a 2-year deal after his contract with Brentford was mutually terminated. The 36-year-old former captain of Liverpool, yes, he's right there with the Stamford Bridge side. And of course, he captained Liverpool to the Premier League title in 2019-2020, and also won the Champions League, the FA Cup, the League Cup twice, and the UEFA Super Cup, as well as the FIFA Club World Cup in his time at Anfield. Before moving in 2023 to Saudi Arabian club Al Ettifaq, and then joining Ajax in Holland in January 2024, and of course returning to the Premier League with Brentford last summer, and he made 32 top flight appearances. Well, of course, former Liverpool man Jabi Alonso signed a former Liverpool midfielder, and of course, it's going to be very interesting, rather, seeing how things pan out for them. Well, of course, it's believed that they're looking at experience and leadership for Chelsea. Rather, it's going to be interesting looking at how things comes true. And of course, a reminder that Henderson came through the ranks at Sunderland and has made his Premier League debut for Sunderland as a substitute in a 5-0 defeat at the hands of Chelsea on the 1st of November 2008. Right. Let's go on to some other stories that we have right here in front of us, where Mauricio Pochettino has agreed an extension to his contract as manager of the United States men's national team, and that's going on till 2030. The former Tottenham and Chelsea boss was been in the post since September 2024, led them to the last 16 of the 2026 World Cup, which they co-hosted before they were actually beaten by Belgium. And they say that U.S. Soccer have revealed that the new agreement includes the role of Pochettino and his coaching staff having a greater remit in which they would also advise and support U.S. Soccer on the broader development of the full national team pathway, youth soccer, coaching education, professional league collaboration, and other technical facets right there. So it's going to be interesting how they get to do that one. We are wrapping up with this one where we're talking about mixed martial arts fighter Alan Nascimento dying at the age of 34. Well, the Brazilian flyweight was found unresponsive on Monday morning after suffering an apparent heart attack in his sleep. He's been in the UFC since 2021, and his last fight was a split decision loss to Mitch Raposo in June. And of course, an overall MMA record for him was 22 wins and 7 losses, with a photo record in the UFC right there. And of course, we hope that God rest his soul, and of course give his family the gratitude to the fortitude to actually bear this particular one. This is our wrap up this morning. I am Victor Pone. Toby Ajewale will be coming to your eardrums tomorrow morning with another rendition of Sports Debates.
Òtítọ́ akéde ìyè, akéde ìbáwí, akéde ìkìlọ̀, akéde ìṣúná, akéde òwò, akéde àṣà, akéde ìròyìn, akéde ètò, akéde Ìbàdàn, àwọn èdè nítawà.
Ó pè ọ́ kó kéde ọjà rẹ nílé akéde Oluyole FM 98.5. Kíkéde ọjà rẹ kó lè kún níbàárà rẹ la.
Àmì òjijì rédíò tí ó láfiwé Oluyole FM àwa ni bàbá. Àmì òjijì rédíò tí ó láfiwé Oluyole FM àwa ni bàbá.
Ojúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la o, ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o, ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni. Ẹ̀kú ojúmọ́ lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí o, ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ èní o. Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ màlá tó ti gbédè, Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ìròyìn kárí ayé màlélẹ́yìí o. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, etí ni ó lè jòun lò fọ́nrán yìí tó lóko yìí. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ẹ̀tẹ́ ti balẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tún jọgbọ́n. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ìkànnì tó gbajúgbajà Oluyole FM. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Ajílété FM ẹ tún máa gbọ́ wa lásìkò kan náà. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Òkè Ògùn FM tó wà lálága. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó kún kẹ́kẹ́. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, ẹ máa gbọ́ nínú ilé, nínú mọ́tò tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ ìléwọ́. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà, Agbẹ́press ó tún ti yá ká tún jọgbọ́ Eleti Ofe. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn rẹ̀ o.
Àkú ojúmọ́ ọmọ lọ́jọ́ òní, ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba tí ó dá wa sí. A kí yín káàbọ̀ sórí ètò lónìí, ètò wa, ètò yín tá a ti máa mú àwọn ìròyìn wá sétí gbọ́ yín láti lè ṣe Oluyole FM 98.5 lórí ìta Báṣọ̀run nìbàdàn. A kí yín ẹ káàbọ̀. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ ni
mo fẹ́ yẹn àǹtí Kẹ́hìndé láyè kẹ́mọ́ mo ní káàtì Kẹ́hìndé sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni wọ́n mọ̀ nípa àǹtí Táíwò ó máa gba ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ àǹtí Kẹ́hìndé lẹ́nu ṣé àǹfààní la Kẹ́hìndé